The Redeemer has risen.
Hey, what's up guys, Master Thief here, back to do another first person video, and today you may immediately notice that there is a big difference in this video. That is because I'm here, I'm actually in the video. I'm gonna be, if you guys want me to be in these videos on the webcam live, then I can do this in the future. Anyways, it's gonna be awkward as fuck, I'm almost sure by that. Not only that, but I've just taken my exam today, so yeah, fucks given level probably going to be 0 right now because of that. Anyway, we're going to be on classic old tournament Rift, which means we're going to be versus random in this game, which means we don't know what he is. Going to draft a buzzer down to the bottom spikes though, so we can catch any engineer of his down there. Also could go for 3 engineers though. I'd ideally want to see what he is first. I'm going to check his fog of war just to spot for potential shredder turret drafts or watchtower drafts. You can see that on even ultra high LOD settings. A lot of players prefer to play on low graphic settings, the pros specifically, because they feel that it holds some sort of advantage, but I don't really feel that it has any advantage, to be honest. I guess some people are just a bit distracted by the lights. I suppose it is a bit brighter, but honestly, if you played newer games recently, you'll notice that the lights in those games are ridiculous. Smoke, lighting effects just got so much more intense in the modern day titles. Anyways, we are going to be taking this spike right here. We're going to get a scout in his base. He's going to be nod, which means he could be rushing me with shadow teams, but didn't spot any engineers down there, so definitely not going to be a shadow team out on the way. I want to scout his base though, so I'm going to commit a few buses in here just so I don't get cleaned up by one buggy. Had to commit more than one in there for that reason, and bloody hell, that engineer took its time, didn't it? But just in time though to get my second simulator, second power plant down. Now we saw in that last video that I got completely wrecked by Futurama. He just completely owned me. Didn't play too well. Though having said that, played Trailer 59 the other day versus Senna. Did really well, so I made up for that poor performance. Noticed you guys, I don't know, I mean maybe you guys, I had the impression that you guys didn't like Traveler Lane, because I saw that the video had slightly less likes than it normally had. So I don't know, I'll take that by a grain of salt though. I guess that screen laming isn't fun to watch anyways. But to me it's like not any worse than nod laming. Anyway, gonna take this blue Tiberium. I'm gonna go for some Seekers as well, just specifically to stop his, which I'm not sure if he actually sent anything over there. To get these buzzers like hiding in places so that we can like using the scout at a later point. Okay, get these over here. I want to spot to see if he's going for bikes. Okay, he's going for a eco right now. Gonna take this blue Tiberium since that he's got nothing there right now. I feel like just taking both of sending 2 halves of that field. So we'll do just that. Take all that Tiberium for ourselves in this game. Okay, and we're going to take up the tier 2 so we can get the tier 3 up. Since he's not, I don't fancy going Seeker spam. I would have if he was Mock, because Mock don't have laser capacitors. Not sure what his buggy's hoping to achieve there. Maybe he thought that I was going for 2 engineers. Now, since he's going to our factories, I'm not going to go for the Seeker upgrades. I would have if he was taking up the tier 3 on 3 refineries, because it might indicate that he's going for stealth tanks or had the idea of doing stealth tanks. I want to save up as much money here as possible, specifically for the mecha piece, which I'm going to be developing soon. And yeah, I'm taking all this blue Tiberium, which is nice as well. Let's get these Seekers over here. Let's not waste these Seekers unnecessarily though. What does he have over here? He's going double ref. I'm going to have my mecha peds up soon, and he's allowing me all this blue Tiberium, so big mistake on his part. He's going to have Scorpion tanks though, which are kind of good versus mechas, but not really as good as he would like them to be. He needs lasers to be effective basically versus this. Okay, and I've noticed this guy is very defensive. He's not an aggressive player. He does adapt though really well, I've noticed. And I'm not going to make the same mistakes as I did last time, and that is give up my advantage. I actually gave it up in a big way that game. I played him. Okay, I might be able to catch some of these Scorpion tanks off guard here. I've got one over here which I'm going to use to scout him. Might be able to also bypass these as well. And also done what I done in that last game, or last VOD. That is phase all these units. Remember, they do reveal stealth still while phased, so bear that in mind. I don't fancy contesting that. There's some units there he can take. He's not even tier 3 yet. What the hell? He must have made a mistake or something in his build. That's definitely a bit weird in my opinion. Well, he's a long way off from tier 3, which means clicks are not going to be a problem. And I think we can just roll into these Scorpion tanks, considering how they're not upgraded. They're not going to be upgraded for a while because we just saw its tier 2 come down. And this is what I do to micro basically. And the ones that they will usually target are the ones that are in the front, so he's probably going to target this one here. I usually guess like that anyway. Gonna go for tripods now, because, or maybe not, or actually, yeah, tripods, because he's surely not going to go infantry versus all this, is he? All these mechapeds. Yeah, as I thought. Okay. And he's on the back foot here, really. Just gonna take out these infantry. And he really was behind for some reason in this game. He should have had tier 3 down a lot sooner, but he didn't. So, a mistake on his part. What are my harvesters doing? They're glitching out all over the place right now. That's a bit unfortunate. And probably, yeah, he's dead right now. I think he made a mistake in his build. Fuck's sake, I thought that was my MCV getting captured, or my tier 3. Okay, he's got his tier 3 down now, but that's not going to really matter to me, honestly, because I can just... I mean, how's he going to put any damage onto me right now? The only thing you can do is go stealth tanks, which is a minor threat, I guess. Let's get the upgrades for those stealth tanks. And also, shit. That's something I did not expect out of Futurama in this game. But we can handle those with 2 tripods. Yeah, for a moment I was thinking, yeah, he's either got stealth tanks or he's got flame tanks. Wasn't expecting the latter, to be honest, really. What's he have over here? Maybe something else, possibly. I don't know. I feel like sending this MCV back to base. There's no point risking this game. Send this around the long way. And he's pretty much cornered in his base right now. He does have 3 spikes, which I have to be wary of right now. Now, he can chase down that harvester if he wants, but he's going to lose his Scorpion tanks if he chooses to do so. So probably not a good idea for him. And now I'd imagine he's probably going to go infantry now. MCV again getting repairs near this Waltzer, or it should. It's kind of weird how the drone ship gets repairs that way, but it is what it is. I think that CGF fixed the bug where it wouldn't repair from the gravity stabilizer. It couldn't before for some reason, but yeah. I fully expect him to quit the game very soon. And there you go, free repairs from your warp sphere. He does have those 3 spikes. We might want to do something about that right now. Get a Corruptor down there just to clear that bunker, which is a real nuisance. And I do have the phase field as well, which I can use. Or not phase field, but I meant to say the stasis shield. So we'll get that upgrade as well. Mine drop not going to be a real threat here either, because all this stealth protection I have here. Vertigos as well, they're not a real problem either. I could take these spikes, and my MCV can get underway with an expansion. This harvester here for some reason is not going to unload its Tiberium. And here goes nothing. This is not really a problem for me, because I can just get all them in a good position for me to rage gen. Or not rage, but just do this. So I can move them in right now. These tripods get that close range EMP. And then just clean up shop here pretty much. Okay. And my middle mouse button doesn't work properly right now. So that was kind of fucking unfortunate. And just crushing all my units right now. That's a bit unfortunate, though not going to matter at all. He is very persistent though, isn't he? I'll take these out though, these husks. Again, I thought he was going to quit the game, but I guess not. We'll just keep going for these. It's not a problem. If he wants to play on, that is completely fine by me. In fact, I actually welcome that because I can... Fuck's sake, why am I selling my base now? What the fuck am I doing? Now he's moving out of an expansion because he saw that I threw all my units. Good play. And I'm just going to go into his base right now. And I'm going to waste all my units here, but whatever. Get the tripods out. And he's pretty much got no eco at least, so there's always that. He's going in for the attack soon, maybe. Gonna take out his eco. Sold that refinery over there, which was a mistake. Pretty big mistake, but what can you do? It's actually a pretty massive mistake. Is my harvesters bugging there? No, they're not. Do have those spikes, by the way, so I think any attempts of him getting back into this game are futile. Though how am I throwing this game right now? That's what I want to know. More than anything. Just get around here, kill these. All these black hand squads and stuff. And he's going infantry now, double racks infantry. That's all he can really do at the moment. He's on 1 or 2 structures, so that's pretty much all he has left right now. I can win the base trade easily because I have my drone ship. I'm not going to choose to engage him with his infantry. I'm going to go over here, in fact. Stasis shield is halfway done right now. And I do have the phase field as well, so I can make some gunwalkers and phase them if I so desire, which I will do in a moment. Going infantry now. Where's my tripods? They're over here. Well, I'm just gonna phase all this shit, I guess. He's gonna try and crush these units as well. That's what I expect him to fully do in this game. And he's got some infantry, no income though. He did crush my tripod as well. I want to try and destroy this husk. Okay, got 4 tripods. I'm making this a really awkward game for no reason whatsoever. Sell this off, I suppose. He's only got that 1 MCV to take care of. This is silly. Let's get out of here. Where's my MCV? MCV's here. Make another refinery elsewhere. We'll go over here, actually. No, not that way. What the fuck? Pathfinding in this game. Brilliant as always. And his Redeemer's coming over here right now. He has that. If I can just stay alive long enough to finish this. Does he have enough to build a power plant? I mean a refinery? Probably doesn't. Anyway, I'm in a better position right now. I will say that. He's moving with his MCV. I think I'm gonna wait in this game till I have the raise gen. Where's his Redeemer right now? His Redeemer's over there. At least I can buy myself time. Stop that refinery from being built. I can cancel this by doing that. And good effort by him, but look at my cooldown on the stasis shield. That's my win condition right now. So I'm going to fully abuse that, but yeah, shouldn't have came down to this in the first place. Take this blue tib. Okay, so any minute now I'm going to have enough funds for this. And that's GG. He's not going to crush my tripods as he done last time, unfortunately. Or fortunately for me. So that's GG. And yeah, I don't know what I done in that game. That was really silly. I shouldn't have engaged. I was in no rush to engage because I was in a good position. I captured those 2 spikes in the bottom. I was about to establish my expansion. I had all those tripods and seekers which I could have just base contained him with. Took the blue tip. He allowed me that blue tip. He should have gone for laser capacitors. I was expecting lasers, but it never came. But he did a good job there, all things considered. And that's GG. So we'll go into the next game. Alright guys, Master Leaf here, back to do game number 2 of this series. And I'm going to be Black Hand this time. Okay, that's very fortunate of me to get that. I'm going to be on the map Tournament Odyssey. Might go through the new maps that are in the new version of R13. Don't worry, nothing has changed. No balance changes, no bug fixes. Just going to be new map additions from now on in the patch. We're trying to get this approved by CGF to be shared with Game Replay so they can also host it as well. But yeah, there's been so far no development from that. I think this will forever be a feud between Game Replays and CGF. I once was on the side of bashing Game Replays, but I think in the end of the day, both parties have to get along. They have to cooperate, especially now because, well, that volume's a bit loud. Let's turn that down. Okay then, so we're going to be Black Hand once again, yeah. I want to try and stop these freaking towers from being grabbed. I've lost many games versus this. Versus Technique, I played a game and he took these towers and I was screwed, pretty much. Okay, he's going to get a scat on my base. He's going to be screwing, which does... I do like seeing that. Don't like how those Cabal squads walk forward before they start shooting. That's really annoying. Anyway, knowing that he's scrin, I have to anticipate disintegrators. I'm going to go for the patented Reckoner Rush. I expect the buzzers to be here because that's the only part of the map that I have not scouted yet. He would have sent a buzzer in by now if he had one. But yeah, we're just going to fill this up with two Black Hand squads. You should fully expect this because I'm anti-scouting him like crazy. We only made one buzzer though, which kind of surprises me. I guess because he's versus random, he doesn't expect me to be Black Hand. Anyway, here comes the Shard Walker. We're going to try and put this Reckoner away from his Warp Sphere. I expect him to go for Seekers right now, obviously, because you can see that there is that coming. Right. Going to... I actually feel like moving these away from there. Whatever. I'm not going to engage that into those Seekers. He's already spent a lot on units right now. So we're just going to go away. So I forced a bunch of stuff out of him at least, which is kind of nice. I've got a plan though. We're going to try and lure this Shard Walker around. And we're going to try and burn down his refinery. That's what we're going to do. So we're moving the Shard Walker out of the way. And he's not going to expect this, because remember the Black Hand squads do buff in the radius. Okay, so he might not expect this. He probably will though. Okay, take this out. And that's going to go down real quick. Take this out, this buzzer hive. And that completely took him by surprise. I suppose we could try and take this Seeker out because it's the only thing that's there. Okay, he's going through double war factory now. Yeah. We'll do a bit of micro here. Because he's got one of those there. Try and take out this Seeker because it's in the red. Remember, Seeker, they do buggies do a lot less damage now versus Seekers because we re-nerfed them a little bit versus Seekers. He's gonna get a trade there. Gonna transition into Scorpion tanks because yeah, they're just better. Surprised that that fooled him though. I guess he was focused on the Reckoner while that happened. Didn't expect me to do a trick like that. And you can see the damage there, man. How many did I trade for that? Just 2. I guess it's fine. He's coming in now for an attack. I'm going to be able to hold this back though. Has he got a refinery up? Yes, he has. He's also got a tier 2 down, which means we can expect a lightning spike now. So I'm just going to drive these back. My units are a little faster than his, so should be able to take some of these tanks out on the retreat. And I expect he was maybe building harvesters then, so he might not have. Get one more from my trouble of those. One of those around the side. Okay. Well, he's I don't know what he's doing here, but it's definitely not gonna work. Anyway, he was a bit focused on something else there, so he might not see these flame tanks, which I'm going to send around the side. I'm going to go for more Scorpion tanks, unless he's going in for a transition to something else, which I doubt. Yeah, he's just losing his Seekers now. Going to have Dozer Blaze done in the moment. He's going to be destroying his tech center in a moment. Do I have my Dozer Blaze upgrade? These aren't even charged, those. What the hell? Has he got a... Wow, he just wasted that. That was a good engagement there. A good idea to move out. I do expect Storm Riders, because these hasn't got enough Devourer tanks. He's obviously transitioned to something else. Okay, take out this Mechapede. And the Flame Tank's coming out around the side at the same time, so this is pretty much hell for him right now. And we're going to try and take out this this tier 3. He might respond to these Flame Tanks and micro badly. That's GG. Get more Scorpion tanks out because he's going to go and put a counterattack on my base, it seems like. And I'm just going to clean up shop here. Sell this off, don't need it anymore. Where's my MCV? Over here. You can draw Mechapede Fire by throwing down Shredder turrets. They do prioritize Shredder turrets for some reason. It's a trick you can do. Not sure if it was by design or what, but it's definitely going to help me in this game. Going to take out his spikes, I guess. And yeah, he's got 3 Mechapedes just now. I'm not going to expend these Mechapedes. I was seriously expecting air. I mean, that Icor CD thrown down there. I mean, if I pushed out 1 second, literally 1 second later, I would have been fucked there, pretty much. Where's this additional group of Scorps? It's here. And we're just going to take out this this here. One more Mechapede goes down. Every Mechapede that goes down for him in this game is a disaster. He has no way to recover. He may have an expansion though. I'm not considering that. So I'm going to go to his expansion and take out these Tiberium spikes. Yeah, he's camping my warp's factories. Where's my mantis? I've got a mantis over here. We can do something about that. He's pretty much a bit desperate now, so I'm going to just ignore him pretty much at this point. I think 2 of those will be fine. We'll go for some buggies now because he's only got a few disintegrators that are a real nuisance for me now. He's going to see that I have an expansion. He thought went his eco just to defend that. I didn't make the mistake that I did before, which was suicide on my units, which was good. His Mecha P's going to be over here in a moment. We're going to take it out. Why am I going bikes? That's not what I want. Okay, here he comes. And down he goes. Alright. Those disintegrators, man, are so fucking tanky, so we're going to make a ton of buggies. More than your... Good one, Neve. Anyway. Shit. Go over here. I'm surprised. What the fuck? How is he... I mean, surely not, man. He's actually trying... He plays as though he still has a chance of winning. I mean, I admire his confidence, but it's not going to work. Remember, I do have dozer blades, so I can just crush all this. And he has some dev tanks here. He managed to get a few of them out. And he is still alive in this game. I feel like taking him out on the other side of the map. But maybe split some of these off so I don't get flanked like before. He's still like trying to get some damage onto me. I only got 10. Where's my harvesters? Like, surely I have more around somewhere. Triple ref. It is what it is. Feel like just getting this out of the way right now. Okay. And you can use that to pretty much kill those lightning spikes. Taking out his base at the moment. And I feel like going for a transition into infantry. Trading over here by killing his harvesters, at least. Yep. Alright, I think we'll retreat over here. And prepare for the worst. His MCV is in jeopardy right now. He's going to take out my power plants as well. That's unfortunate. He could lose his drone platform. Unless he has a Buzzer Storm support power here, he's going to be in trouble. I'm going to prepare for that. That's really the only thing that can screw me up here. Okay, well, that's all I had to do there. Just kill his drone platform, stop him from expanding in this game. I'm going for the infantry upgrades, or I thought I was, but I didn't. That Black Hand's got still alive. That MVP Black Hand doing work in this game. Let's get these in a separate control force, these armored units that I have. He's going to go back into gunwalkers now, so we're going to transition into scorpion tanks. He's got 2 groups of units. He doesn't have his C&C3 anymore alive anymore, so remember that. He's not going to have the ability to throw down buzzer hives. He's going in for the crush, but meanwhile, look who's getting crushed over here. I could have split them up by using the scatter move, but yeah, force multiply there was pretty much insane. It looks like he stopped over here for a moment. Not going to get crushed. Didn't take that tower, surprised he didn't. This one here. Would have given him a lot more defense. And I think he'll be soon calling the GG. I just need to have some patience. This is really my problem, and he knows it. He knows I've thrown some pretty insane games, so he's just going to exploit my lack of patience. But it's not going to work. It is not going to work. Though this guy, he's a tough cookie to crack, I tell you that. It doesn't go down easily. He scouts really well, I will say that. I admire his scouting efforts. Could take care of this green Tiberium. Try not to get filed into this choke point by his dev tanks, which will be soon in a massive line formation. Might be able to force him back there with the infantry before I move in with the scorpion tanks. This will give my infantry space. And you can see his gunwalkers are split up from his Devourer tanks. And that's pretty much what happened there. C&C3 over here. He made too many gunwalkers. But he was super behind in eco, I think, in that game. He made the right decisions, but he just got... He got so far behind in that, the beginning of the game. Or how did he get behind? No, he lost his tech center, that's right. There's 2 flame tanks around the back. I'm surprised he didn't see that. Like, I queued them when he had those 2 Seekers in my base. For some reason, he still couldn't see them and counter them. So, that's unfortunate for him in the end of the day. Alright guys, game number 3 on the map, Tournament Galaxy. And I've never done, or actually I've rarely talked to a webcam before, so this is going to be awkward as hell, no doubt. Just give me time to learn how this all works, and I know I'm not the greatest looking specimen in the world, in fact quite the contrary, but hey, whatever man. I can't hide forever. I had to do this one day, so I'm going to choose today, and we're going to be dealt GDI in this game. I'm not going to see his tower cell. Because, yeah, I want to, what's the word, maintain some integrity in the game, that's right. So that's what we'll do. And I sent one to the bottom here just so that I have eyes in the bottom. Also, my scouts are fast, so I'm going to reach this before buzzer even, I think. And I'll tell you what, we haven't seen many players host technique maps lately. I know these are technique maps in themselves, but I mean the new ones specifically. Alright then, so what's the deal in his base? He's GDI, of some sort of GDI. Let's see what he is. He's going to be Steel Talons, which is not bad actually. I can go infantry and do some nice infantry shenanigans. The thing I'm concerned of though is him going in this bunker here, so we will try and avoid that. Is he going for some kind of rush? I mean, surely not though. I mean, he cannot plan versus random what to do. As far as I know, that's not possible. Unless you will take a huge gamble. Like if you go Orca Rush versus Skrin, you just get smashed by Gunwalkers. And Reaper 17, man, oh my god, that rush is a disaster versus Reaper. An absolute disaster. Right, so we're gonna go to this expansion, see what's going on in his base right now, because he could be doing some sort of push to me. He's Steel Talons, so if you don't see your opponent's AMCV, he could be sending it towards you, like Bike Rush does, and, you know, set up shop there with mass fucking Titans and watchtowers and war factories of which you can't shoot behind because the Titans are there. We'll take... oh, did you just take that blue tib? I think he did. But you know what? By the time this is here, we will be able to grab it. This guy is not very talkative though. He spreads his refs out, I will say that. So Reckoner Rush is probably not going to be very good versus him. Well, we saw that they weren't good, but with some trickery, we made it work anyway. We go for some Pipples, as I always do, and we go for some infantry. Go infantry and take out this Pitbull here. Might be able to force a bunch of Wolverines out of him, and then we can go for the counter to those, which could be fast tech Firehawks. Like if he wants to go air, I could actually bait him going air. Is my harvesters bugging? No, they're not. I've only got 3 harvesters now at Tiberium Field. Is that a mistake? Most certainly looks like one, so we'll fix that right now. Okay, so we will put some damage on here. Let's see what's going on in his base right now. Not too much, I think. Most of all though, what is going on besides that? He's got a Titan out right now. Okay, he's going to a factory Titan. I need to scout his base just so I know where he is at in the game. Well, it doesn't look like he's too keen on... This is probably not going to work, but we'll see anyway. We're going to force a bunch of anti-infantry out of him, and then we're going to go into tier 3. So now he's going to go for a bunch of hammerheads, and then to count the hammerheads, we will go for a bunch of sonic emitters and AA defenses. So that's the plan here. Let's see if he's going air. Would be most interesting if he doesn't do that. I'm scouting the top and bottom of the map here, just to see if that is coming or not. Upgrade on the way for my infantry. And here comes the MCV. Let's see what's happening here. Going hammerheads as we expected. That is not a surprise whatsoever. And I think it's a bit late though going hammerheads, don't you think? Oh shit. This is really annoying, this. Could take it out now though. Hammerheads though, pretty paper thin armor, so they will, some of them will die. Where's he going though with those? Ah, well, whatever, we'll take this out. Going for Juggernauts. And I do have tungsten right now. I've just got no freaking money for this. I've got 2 sonic emitters here, so this is probably not going to work to his advantage what he's doing right now. Harvesters here, need to do something about that. Takes that out. Okay, take this out. Can take that out at least. What's he going for now? More air? Could be. I don't think he will though, because I do have the tungsten upgrade. So the moment he comes near, he's going to get screwed by that. Oh well, I don't think this is going to work for you, dude, because you're going to get closer to this MCV. As I mentioned, not going to work. He's putting a lot of shells though on my MCV right now. I probably could move this MCV over here for some more stuff. It's pretty much a game of cat and mouse though. Could take out his harvesters though, which are there. He's going hammerheads now, or trying to. Right then. Where's my MCV? MCV's here. Okay, take these out, take these over, I should say. I did check out these freaking husks though, because otherwise there'll be endless streams of these units coming to me. And that's GG. For some reason, I won that game as well. Oh my god. This is not going well for Futurama, this series. And I'm taking it 3-0 right now. So can Futurama bring it back, or is it going to be a whitewash from here on out? We'll find out. Hopefully he's up for more games. Usually he is, which is a good sign. And yeah, we'll continue on with these games. Alright guys, Futurama being the host, he decides the map and he wants to play this map again. Personally, not my favourite map in the game, because it is really campy, and I'm not really a player that likes to camp a lot. As you saw in that last game, I could have just sat back, camped with a load of juggernauts, but I didn't. In the end, I was kind of forced to, but I was in his base, so it was more like a base push. I wouldn't necessarily call that camping. But yeah, I read him perfectly that game. I knew that he was going for hammerheads. Yeah, he went hammerheads. And yeah, I made the appropriate response to it, which was the tungsten AA. I went for the upgrade early on. And we're going to take this spike over right now. It's kind of weird, honestly, playing in front of a webcam. I have to get used to this. I don't stream. My internet is incapable of streaming. Also, the lighting is probably terrible in this room, so that's also another thing that I need to look up on. That you want to see me the way I am right now. I mean, I probably look really scruffy and all that. Okay, then. Anyway, I've drafted a bunch of militants of Nod. Honestly, in a random mirror, nothing wrong with that. It's GDI once again. He's going to be Zocom, which is nice because he doesn't have Juggernauts. So I'm definitely liking the fact that he's Zocom in this game, which is definitely going to be an advantage for me. He's probably going to Mass Pitbull and Hammerhead, which is a really powerful combo, mind you. Especially their Hammerheads, which are freaking super heavily armored, so you can set your watch to Hammerheads, basically. In this game, I might do what I done to Green Zero, which was... the thing is, though, if he makes Rocket Heads and I go Venoms, I'm actually going to be screwed anyways versus those Hammerheads. So what's the best counter to it? Probably Bike Buggy with Tib Core, so we're going to do just that in this game. I feel that's my best bet at winning versus Zocom. Bike Buggy, Tib Core, let's do it. I'm going to try and get as much Tib as possible by microing these harvesters. He's on 4 harvesters now. I'm on 4 as well, so he's not going for the blue Tiberium. Not sure if it's optimal starting your third refinery before your fifth harvest is out. I guess it is in a way because I paused mine at 50%, so we'll be done a little sooner, which is nice. These things do add up. They accumulate if you pay attention enough to the small intricacies of the game. Okay, okay. Going pit bulls, are we? Don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to take a risk though, and in a way this is a risk that what I'm doing here, but we're going buggies after it, so it's not so bad. Okay then, well, never mind about that. He's actually going double war factory, and I didn't scout him, so I'm going to get screwed here. Oh well. What did he go? I mean, he made all this, but he's going to kill 2 of those harvesters. Worth it? Not really. Take this out. He's taking out all my harvesters though, which is unfortunate for me. Sorry, I'm just a bit speechless because this shouldn't happen. Buggies, they're good versus those, but maybe I should have gone infantry in the end. In the end though, it's he probably got the damage dealt in the end. Huh? Anyway, is he taking the blue tip? Of course he has. He's been taking it this whole while. Let's see what's going on in his base. He's probably also ecoed ahead of me. Meanwhile, in this game, he's going for Scorpion Predator tanks. Okay. I think I might be forced to transition into infantry now. Go for a different tactic. Could do the same as what I done last game, except I'm going to go infantry this time. Actually, crane's probably enough here. Gonna get back these units. Thought for a moment that I had the tier 2, but I don't. He's not gonna go hammer hits, he can't versus all this. He's got a bunch of pit bulls over there. Bunch of pit bulls, which again we can take out. Not the best micro in the world here by, well, I was about to say Senna, but not really. Gonna move out with the MCV. See if he's got anything over there. That was a mistake, which just happened there. Should have never happened. Just gonna put this down so I can quickly save this MCV. Is he gonna get this? Oh! What? I can't believe that just happened. What the what? That is not supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure that MCV was dead right there. Okay, he's got nothing really now. Okay, the reason why I'm making the tier 3 is for one specific reason, which is the redemption support power, which we're gonna need right now. Okay. And this is pretty powerful, this. As you can see, a load of Awaken now being built. These are actually the fastest firing rockets in the entire game. And he should have moved back there. I'm not sure why he engaged me. That was a mistake. I'm just going to rebuild that Voice of Kane. Stealth tanks now really is on the cards. And I can also leech this Tiberium as well because the distance is very minimal to the base. Not going to underestimate what he has here. He's obviously hiding something, so let's see what it is. Probably a bunch of hammerheads. Well, what do you know? A bunch of hammerheads. And I'm saturating all this income for some reason. EMP this. They are really fast firing rockets, mind you, so I don't need to micro either because rockets are just that good. Especially apparently versus Zircon hammerheads even. I wasn't expecting that outcome. That's GG. So yeah, Futurama not doing too well in this series. I might do one more game. Actually, I'll do one more game based on the length of this video, and I'll call it quits. Anyways, I'll be bringing more videos and content from now on because, as I mentioned before, I had my exam. And I have more free time now, so I can make more videos. And I do appreciate the support I'm getting as well on Patreon. Much appreciated. If I can remember the names, I would give shout outs to the people that are supporting me right now. But yeah, next video, or I'll make a video dedicated to that sometime. So yeah. Alright guys, must leave here back to do the last game of this series, and we're going to be on the map Small Town USA. No, it's going to actually be Tournament Arena. And excuse the weird facial expressions. I am sorry. I just play weird. But yeah, we buffed engineers a long time ago. We haven't seen a single engineer kill something though. I mean, check this out. I've already saw this demonstrate this before, but you can see that looks like I've picked R12. But that's not really a big concern because it's more or less the same, except Screen Harvesters have a tendency of bugging in R13. But yeah, sorry Technic, I am so sorry. I think I may have to advise Futurama to get the patch. In fact, no, I know that he has it for sure because we were playing R13 the other week. He was completely decimating me then, but for some reason I quit. No, take that back, I didn't quit. I didn't play for a few days and now I'm apparently beating him. Probably a bad day of his. So unfortunately you can't identify what Scrin faction your opponent is just by their scouting squad. Anyway, this is what I do when I see Scrin. Send back all these. Can I get a glimpse of his warp sphere? You should definitely... Okay then. He's Traveler 59. He's got his warp sphere out, which means that he's not rushing me, which is very unusual. He may be one of the only... And I've just noticed I've Steel Talons. Fuck, that's bad. This might be his best chance to win yet. Okay. Oh, what's he doing? He should have killed that rifle squad. Anyways, I could win with a base move, maybe. He might not expect it though. He probably will expect it. I'm going to go for this tier 2 right now. And here comes the Gunwalker to confirm his fears that I could be going for an MCV move, which he would be right to assume that, because that is exactly what's on the top of my mind at the moment. Okay, so let's see how he responds to this. I feel like going for a rig and then a mass amount of Wolverines. But yeah, I can get this back easily with the Titan that I have here. Get these over here. Okay, well he knows now that something's up. I expect him to respond with disintegrators here. It's a mind game, this. So the rigged man is going to be super powerful. So he's going to build a portal right now, and he's going to find he's going to be in a lot of trouble. There you go. There's the portal. Did we call it or did we call it? And once that's done, we are going to be rocking and rolling. Sell this off. Okay, then what you got over here, man? Are you going for wolf? You're going for cultists. I know that. You're going for those cultists, so we're just going to take this out right now. And these, this is going to be an enormous problem for him, this. And looks like he's going to lose this game. He's not on tier 3 or taking up to tier 2. He's going to lose this game. So yeah, I was just 2 steps ahead of him in that game. That's GG once again. And because it was so short, I'll play another game for you guys. A bonus game, as it were. I don't know. And this video going pretty well so far, like the last one. It was his best chance to win there, but I think he was expecting me to go Titans. I mean, it was a mind game, that. Alright guys, this will be the last game, and I'm going to be Nod this time. I haven't, actually no, I've been dealt Steel Tanners last time. I was about to say, I haven't been dealt any bad factions. I was. Last game, not a good faction. So, standard scouting procedures right now. Bike Crush is offline. Might get some games versus Green Zero sometime. Would be nice. Would love to hex lane him as I did in the past. He loves that. But enough with that. We're going to need to focus on this game. I'm escorting this with 2 militants just in case he decides to draft a Buzzer Hive first and try and kill my engineer, which can happen. Just like you can lose your scouts to a booby trap bunker, but if you evac the building, then the bunker's booby trap will go off, but your militants won't die, or whatever scout you decide to put in there. So yeah, there's things you can do to avoid losing. Are those faster than militants? It might be the same speed. I think Dimitri told me they're the same speed. Don't know. I think they're actually the same. Yeah, those are the same speed. I bet you this is an all-in. About a C right now, though. What the hell he's doing? Okay. No, I mean, I want to kill his engineer. What am I doing? Get in there. Is this an engineer? No, he's not going all-in. It's going to be a faked all-in, and we could also take out that Cabal squad as well. That's what we'll do in a moment. Take out this. Where's his bike? Bike's over there. Maybe he expects me to go for an all-in or something. I want to try and take out that bike right there. So we'll do just that, and take that out. Nice engagement there. I'll take 1-3 bike any day of the week. He's going infantry now. How to counter infantry. I'll tell you how it's done. It's called flame tanks. They're really good versus infantry. Okay, easy. I don't know, man. I mean, if you're going infantry, you'd want to commit to going infantry, not this, what you're doing right now. I feel like also going... By all means. Anyways, I'm just gonna expect him to not scout me, so by the time he gets to my base, I am gonna be ready with a bunch of flame tanks. And if this doesn't work, then the infantry is super powerful and OP. That's my excuse. That will always be my excuse. I'm able to make him think that I have a larger group of bikes over here, so I can buy myself more time. So let's see if he falls for it. He's not scouting me. Alright, here comes the flames. And those are pretty much barbecue. And also Reckoners do tons of damage versus those as well. Oh well, here goes nothing. Damaged flame tanks back. More flame tanks in. Don't need to micro at all. One bike. He's still got his MCV alive. The infantry didn't kind of work for him. Is he going all in? He may very well. Surprised with all those flame tanks out, I didn't kill his spike, though I guess I had bigger priorities at the time. He's going to expect me to mindlessly keep spamming flame tanks, so we're just going to stop that. And I also feel like selling one of my war factories to get another one out on the front line. He's gonna, yeah, again, he's expecting me to just do this. Okay. Okay. So again, I expect flame tanks. There's going to be a flame tank over here. I know that. Unless it's found its way in the corner here and I missed it somehow. Send the flame tank in. Alright, well, apparently I did. Wasn't paying attention there. Let's take out this refinery. Did I lose that? Yes, I did. Those flame tanks have tons of damage. I could go in for like one big attack here. He's got dozers, which is what I didn't expect. Focus down these scorpion tanks. And he's busy focusing down these when his tanks are getting destroyed. And I think I have broken him here somehow. A similar situation happened to me versus Bike Rush. Take some of this blue Tiberium, but yeah, most of all, let's just win this game here and now. He can easily recover from here if I don't win now. I thought he went for the infantry upgrades. Why has that got no rocket disciple member? It doesn't really matter anyways because he's toast. No pun intended. And that's GG. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see me in the bottom corner more often, or maybe for future videos now on, then yeah, leave a comment in the description below. Anyways, this is Master Leaf. Hope you enjoyed this video once again. Peace out.